Hey, this is OXDF. This is the second video out of 5 I'm doing on some very easy hack the box coding challenges. We're going to go ahead and jump into reversal. If you haven't watched the first one, you don't have to, but you could go back if you want to watch them in order. Otherwise, keep going. Next up, reversal. A dark incantation was written backwards in a spellbook. Reverse the cursed words to reveal their true meaning. We'll grab the, what is this called? The IP import here, and we'll go in. It's very similar to the oddly even one we just solved. We're taking an input and we're printing out an answer. Now this time, if we try to convert test me into an int, that's just gonna fail. Does that throw an error or does it just give nothing? Yeah, that's gonna throw an error. So that didn't work. But we can just get rid of the int there. We're gonna read the input. We could make this answer. If we run this, we'll just print the answer. Code is incorrect. Input, if they had known why, blah, 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 and then it just prints the same thing again. So it's giving us a bunch of text. We need to print the reverse. And this is actually super easy. Again, we can do, so Python strings are really, have a lot of the same properties as, they're called iterables. They have the same properties as lists. So it's a list of characters. And with lists, we can do things like, if we want to print like the first 5 characters, we can do that. So that'll say, give me from, in theory, you can say from 0 to 5. Not, it includes the first one. It does not include the second one. So probably that would be one character. The 0 with the first character, second character, first and second, first, second, third, etc. So we want the first 5. We can do this. Run this, and we'll see input oho. Oh, interesting. Oho is actually not long. Let's get a longer one. Here we go. So like input lev returns levne. So we got the first 5 characters. And this is called a slice, and there's actually 3 potential parameters here. So we could put a 2 here. Let's make this like 15 and run this. And what this is going to do, let's give it a couple more tries to get something long. Okay, cool. Is this going to give us, starting from the 0th index up through the 15th index, not including it, give me every other character. So it says, do you know? So we have, we're going to get the 0, then we're going to get the y, etc. So we're only getting every other character. So we're getting characters that are divisible by 2. That's cool. We can also do things like, if we put a -1 there, in fact, if we do, a very common thing to do here is put a -1 here, and this effectively is going to reverse the string. So if we run this, we're going to get the flag because we've took the string and we reversed it. Another thing we could have done is, let's see, I think we'll comment this out and do print reversed answer. I believe that'll do the same thing. Yep. Oh, fail. Let's see. Reverse. Oh, shoot. How do I reverse a string? I never do it. I always just do it the other way. So, let's see. Do I need to make a string out of that again? Reversed object. Interesting. So I don't know how to do that apparently. There's some way to do it with reversed. I never use it because I always just use this one. So we'll just delete this one and call that one a day. I guess we can do Python string reversed. Yeah, nothing. Oh, here you go. Reverse Python with reversed. Here's a good real Python is always a good reference for when you're trying to do things. The reversed built-in function. So hello world for, so this is giving them the ability to iterate over it. Okay. This is a good opportunity to explain this because it's something you'll run into fairly regularly. It's maybe more intermediate level, but when I run, let's comment this out again, and I print reversed input. This answer is what I'm looking for. Answer is probably the wrong name for that variable, but we'll go with it. When I run this, reversed is taking the answer and it's turning it into an iterable, a generator. And that generator is the individual characters in the string in reverse order, but it's not just giving them back to me as a full list. It's going to sort of store them off in memory somewhere and fetch them as they're needed, which is why here you can see when we do a loop over it, for char in reverse greeting, and we print them, they come out backwards. But we can't just print this generator. That's why when we print this, we are getting this reversed object in memory. We're not getting the string. So if we do something like .join, what that's going to do is it's going to say, I'm going to use the empty string, and I'm going to use that to join together all the things in my iterable. So if I put let's say I put like an A here and run this, you can see Yeah, we'll get a long one. Let's get a shorter one here. Man, another long one. Give me a short. Okay. Why is that your name? Returns a question mark a e. So like you can see it's putting an a, it's taking all the things in the generator and joining them together with an a. You know, maybe a is a more commonly you would see like joining them together with a comma. And you can see here now we are joining those letters together with a comma. So if we join them together with the empty string, we're going to get our flag because we've just taken that generator and we've put it back together and built a string. So that is something you will run into fairly often if you try to use some of these things. Reverse is a good example. There's going to be a bunch of things that return a generator. So interestingly enough, also about a generator, if we do like x, when you do join of reverse equals answer, if you were to save like x equals reverse answer like this, and then we could do join equals reverse of x, and that should still work just fine. Now, if I do like y equals join x like that, this is going to fail, I think. Yep, because generators only work once. They're very memory efficient and they work well, but what's happening is this reversed object, once you loop through it once, you've lost it, it's gone. So when I do that, y has the right answer right now. But if I then try to come down here and do it again, this generator's exhausted, so it doesn't work anymore. Anyway, challenge 2 in the books.